Hey guys, this is a bit of an impromptu video today, by happenstance of my own mistakes. You see, I've got my parts out here that I've been working on painting at my master grade turn A, and one of the issues I have is actually this. If you can see it well from the camera, kind of see the line there. This happened when I started doing the clear coat, which clear coat I use right now, I need to get some to actually start running through my airbrush, but I was clear coating with this, which works just fine as long as you pay attention. Apparently, I believe I got a little too close to the parts when I was spraying them, and the pressure and everything's kind of screwed it up, because you can see some worse offenders here if I get to focus. How the white, because this is supposed to be a gloss white on here, you can see how that got screwed up and through there. But for comparison, this is one of them. This is one I done properly. Don't mind that, that's just fuzz on there. Not an issue. Nice, smooth, clean paint job. But here you can see where that issue is. So I came across a few different ways, well, a couple different ways I want to try of stripping these with the clear coat, the paint and everything. But I figured, why try one? We'll try two different ways and see which one works the best. Because I'm sure I'm not the first, and well, of course I'm not the first. I found the information on the internet, but not gonna be the last. So we'll learn which one works better for cleaning these parts off. So we got these right here, the ones that are messed up. Got a couple of containers here, and a towel kind of laid out. Well, the towel's been laid out, but to catch any spillage. There we go. Oh, and plus before I start, I do have a mask because what we're working with this has fumes to it, so have a mask and at least some sort of type of glove. Anything to protect your hands and all that good stuff, because these are technically hazardous chemicals. But we will be using 91% isopropyl alcohol. You can get this at Walmart in the pharmacy department and everything for $4, something like that. And then good old household bleach. We'll find out which one works better in the end. Alright, so before we get started here, get my mask on. Got it. Hopefully y'all can still hear me alright wearing this thing. Oh, my glasses are fogging up now. There we go. And for some gloves. Before somebody points out why I'm not wearing gloves when I paint, it's because when I roll the skewers around in these things, then, oh well, that's pleasant. Okay, next one. The glove likes to wrap around the skewer and gets all tangled up, and it's more of a hassle than I really need it to be. There we go. Yeah, that one's better. Alright, now we'll just put half and half of the parts in here and pour some stuff in here and let them sit for a while. So we'll half these up. Oh, and I hope the stuff doesn't eat glue. I had to glue this together and sand it to get rid of the seam line. Anyways, so that's not too many parts out of all that I had, so not too terrible bad. Alright, we'll start with the isopropyl alcohol. Just kind of this up here, don't want to spill this everywhere. Probably got a smaller container for this, but I got more bottles of this stuff. Well, you already see some of the paint kind of running. See white going around in there, swirling a bit. Yeah, I should have got a smaller container. I'm going to buy more alcohol after this. Because that stupid part right there just, oh, that's already starting to come off the spraying on it. So that looks like a very good contender so far. I'll just kind of let that sit there and soak. I didn't use as much alcohol as I thought it did. And for this one, we will be using the bleach. Definitely don't want to spill this one everywhere. Quit floating. Down. Down, boy. Down. Put the lid back on here. So far, the alcohol seems to be working pretty darn well. Even some of these parts are sticking to the bottom. The bleach doesn't seem to be doing much just yet. But we're going to let these sit for a while. I'll come back and check them, and we'll take them to the bathroom sink. Have some warm running water and a old toothbrush where it should work just fine. I use that to clean off some of my parts before I paint anyways. And we'll see which ones come better, or come clean a lot better and easier. And then I can hopefully finish painting these parts again and finish detailing these and get my video for the Turn A out for y'all. But we'll let these sit for a while and I shall return. Alright, well, we're back and it's been about 2-3 hours, so we're going to kind of start washing some of these off and see how this worked out. Of course, got my gloves here, go and get these on because I am still technically handling dangerous chemicals. And I think I'm putting that on backwards. Come on. Cheap ass gloves. I don't care about that tear. Alright, I think we're going to start with the bleach because out of the two of them, I don't know if I can get y'all a good look here. This is the alcohol, you see it marked with an A. And that's the bleach, marked with a B there, and don't see much change in them, so we're going to start with these first. See how these turned out. Pop this lid open without spilling this crap everywhere. Whoop, okie dokie. Alright, just going to take these. Got a simple toothbrush here. Gonna try and scrub some of these off. Got hot water, very hot water running. Let's add a little cool water to that. Don't need to be burning off my frickin' fingerprints. Don't plan on robbing banks anytime soon. See, it's coming off, but not as easy as you'd. Well, it's starting to work its way off there. Looks like it's getting down to the primer because these parts are originally white in themselves anyways, so. But also, I think they're having trouble with the clear coat I used on these. Because underneath I didn't really clear coat these much at all. You can see, oh, get back on camera here. You can see underneath where there's not really any clear coat. It's coming up pretty good. The top here, not so much. Let me try dipping it in the stuff, the bleach, and scrubbing right here off the side for a second. Sorry guys. And that doesn't really seem to make much of a difference at all, really. Oh, let's go and dump this out. Rinse these off a little bit. Let's see. Try scrubbing inside this and see if it does the same thing. Now this might be because, like I said, well, it's getting a little bit off there, but not like I was hoping. Not like it looks like the alcohol might have done, but I could be wrong. We'll see what the alcohol looks like. Yeah, we'll set those to the side for the moment. I'll play with them. You can still see some of that white was washing off of from me just scrubbing, but we're trying to find the quickest and easiest way. Let's move over to the alcohol, 91% here. And as you can see already, just from sitting there for 2-3 hours, let's try scrubbing a little bit and see what this does. And a lot of that darkness you see on there, actually on the edges, is my pre-shading that I did. So for the most part, I think this has done its job. Looks like it cut through the Rust-Oleum clear coat, gloss clear coat, fairly decently. Might need to sand these up again a little bit just to get a little something for the primer to catch onto again. Alright, let's see what these other ones kind of look like. Yes, he's kind of getting down to you can see where my pre-shading was. I'm going to do a little more scrubbing on these. See about how well I get these cleaned off looking. I'm going to try the bleach ones again. I might let them sit a little longer. and I will be back with you in a little bit. Alright, now we're back from scrubbing on these a bit. Here's the alcohol, and here is the bleach. As you can see, the alcohol got off pretty much just about everything I needed it to. You can kind of see down there, a little bit down in there. I scratched some of it off. Might scrub these a little bit more, maybe sand just a tiny bit. But the bleach didn't really do much. You can still see the original issue I had there, kind of. The lighting kind of a little bit off in here now. But bleach didn't do much, which might be because of the type of clear coat I was using. The bleach may not have been able to do as well. But the alcohol, for the most part, cut right through it pretty good. Like I said, I might do a quick light sanding on this. Just make sure I got any extras, little stuff that might flake off or whatever. Don't want messing with my next round of painting. And you can see all the crap in there from when it was just melting it off. And you can still see some in here from the bleach as well. Down there in the bottom, a little bit of white residue on the edges there. But it just didn't seem to, cut it as well. So I'm going to soak these parts in bleach. But so, my experience on doing this, the alcohol, 90% is what I used. And you can get it at any Walmart, drugstore, pharmacy, anything like that. Pretty easy to come by. And it seemed to work pretty well. Saved me a lot of trouble sanding all this crap by hand. Now my only problem is I use all of my white paint already. I gotta get to town to get some more paint. That's a whole nother issue. Thanks for joining me, guys. Y'all take it easy. Hopefully this helped y'all learn a little something. I definitely learned something. For one thing, pay attention when I'm clear coating. Don't get so close to the part. I'm assuming that's what my problem was. And yeah, if you ever do make mistakes, try grabbing the rubbing alcohol. It might do the job for you. Y'all take it easy, guys. Later.